you doing today? Another fantastic edition of Wellness and Living, and it's high time we celebrate our own. We are celebrating Team NTA because they've done us very proud. Many people know the Nigerian Television Authority, the NTA, as leaders in broadcasting. Do you also know that we're excelling in sports? And that's what many will come to find out as we bring you the happenings of the Federation of Public Service Games that took place last year in Kano. Team NTA was there, and it was gold, gold, and more gold. My name is Thelma Obaz. It's great to have your company on our show today. You got to stay to see how well the NTA team did and the sports that were excelling. In Lafayette when I got a bronze, it really hurt me. I was like, but this is just a game. But I just told the lady who I played with and she won because she has been, the one that has been holding the title for over 8-10 years right now. So I said I was going to come back, and that determination was what actually set me apart, and I'm grateful for that. When you actually practice, that's what sets you apart. It was really a short time and a short period, but I took out nights when I had to go and, spend hours having to train, come back, watch videos of people who have actually, gotten medals, look at their strategies and all of that.
Tennis is one of the most difficult sports you can think of, but to the glory of God, we're able to go through the hurdles, and coming up gold medalist is very, very happy.
What will interest you is that we participate in only 3 games. Initially, we proposed to go for 4, but because of the COVID-19, the Presidential Task Force didn't allow football to take place. Badminton, tennis, and then table tennis. But we're able to come with 2 gold medals. And even last year in Latvia, the overall winner had only 4 gold medals. With only 3 games, we're able to come with 4 gold medals. This is something quite different, or what is obtainable from other MDS. We had only 18 athletes. A particular MDA came with about 120 athletes, but they had only 1 bronze. So we are placed 7th out of 122 MDS.
A very entertaining game, very interesting, very entertaining, and I will say congratulations to NTA. You came and you, for the first time as NTA, and you're sweeping the medals in tennis. And that's kudos to your organization. I hope organizations like many other organizations that don't know about the games will try and send players to participate.
A team that plans together, rehearses together, works together, prays together, believes in each other, has confidence in each other, definitely wins together. And that's the story of the Team NTA. But let's take you back to the history of the Federation of the Public Service Games, popularly known as FEPSGA. How did it start? What have been the activities so far? Do you know the games played in FEPSGA? All this and more in this package we brought for you so you can have a bit more enlightenment and more information. The Federation of Public Service Games, known as FEPSGA, began 39 years ago. The umbrella body for sports, for ministries, departments, and agencies. And over time, it has grown to be an exciting and much-loved competition, especially as the number of games and keen participants have increased. FEPSGA has brought together sports-loving men and women into a single competitive and medal-winning fold. The idea behind FEPSGA is not just to keep public service workers fit, but to inculcate in them the principles of healthy living, setting goals and objectives, team spirit, sportsmanship, and a winning mindset, despite any old or apparent challenges that may present itself. The beauty of FEPSGA is that it is open all public services, institutions, and establishments, and teams interact and exchange ideas before, during, and after the games, building friendships and camaraderie that last a lifetime. The Nigerian Television Authority boasts Team NTA. In the past, individual athletes took part in FEPSGA under the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture. But in 2020, that changed. Team NTA affiliated itself to the main body, registering and participating under its own name, utilizing its strength, capacity, determination, resilience, and ability. Indeed, it was a dream come true, as Team NTA participated in three non-contact sports. Although it had registered for football initially, eventually the coordinators of FEPSGA decided that as a result of COVID-19, there will be no football. Team NTA went on, challenging defending champions and showing uncommon comportment, confidence, and skill. In 2019, Team NTA came away with one gold in tennis doubles and a bronze in badminton. Last year, in 2020, Team NTA came home with three gold medals in the tennis doubles, tennis singles, and badminton. Team NTA has made the management and staff of the NTA very proud.
Gold medal winner will be given a cash prize of 100,000 naira.
Many look forward to the 40th edition of FEPSGA later on in the year with very high expectations, and Team NTA has assured of its unrelenting commitment and keen participation. In the past, Team NTA went under the banner of the Federal Ministry of Information. But in 2020, the team decided, led by the GM Sports, Femi Johnson, that what about we headline on our own? Team NTA is strong, we have practiced, we're resilient, we're tenacious. Let's see how well we can do. Chukwunonso represented us in tennis. He won a gold. And the team, Dennis and Chukwunonso, also got a gold in the tennis doubles. We spoke with Femi Johnson. We talked about preparations, the activities over there, and their plans for Bayelsa 2021.
Two players that will participate in the first singles event for tennis. But as fate will have it, the same guy who beat Dennis in the first match, that's the preliminary round, was to meet Chukwunonso again in the semi-finals. And Chukwunonso beat him flat. He beat us 4-1. And Chukwunonso beat him 4-1 too. So it was exciting moments for us that, okay, the guy that beat us, we were able to, let me not put the word retaliate because there's nothing like that in sports, but we were able to revenge. So, but when we moved to the finals, Chukwunonso was at his best, and before you know what was happening, in fact, his opponent just stepped down. After about 3 minutes of play, he attributed it to the fact that he had gone to eat. In the doubles event, they were so excellent in such a way they played. The combination was perfect, and before you know what's happening, we're in the finals again. And when they played the finals against Nigerian Ports Authority again in the finals, so you can imagine it was flat. In fact, before we played the match, our opponents, they were already saying, we know you are winning, but let's just play. Let's see the way we are going to play. Dennis and Chukwunon so combined. So Dennis was not deterred in spite of the loss in the singles event. He had already looked at it that, okay, that has passed. Let me see what I can do to make an impact in the team event, which is the doubles, men's doubles. We went into badminton. Unfortunately for our guy who participated in badminton, they played a fast one on us. They were still arguing over the venue where they will use for badminton. And before you know what's happening, they decided on their own. They never let us to know. And by the time we got to know and we got there, they told us that he's been walked over. Walked over, no call, no text message, nothing. Because they know, of course, what he's going to do. And Gufan Shaji in the female singles event made up her mind that she lost in the semi-finals in the last year, and this time around she's not going to allow that. So within a twinkle of an eye, she was already in the semi-final. And before you know what was happening, they had drawn the draws for this event. She was not supposed to meet the defending champion, the same lady who beat her in last year's edition of that event, and they just said, that's the person she's going to meet. This is an opportunity for you. See what you can do. And before you know what's happening, our opponent was just playing to the wrong side, and she was getting her point. Later, the lady picked up, realized that I'm losing my gold. And it now became a ding-dong affair. 16-17, 17-18, 18-18, 19-18. When it got to 19-18, we now started clapping. And before you know it, it was 20 in favor of Gufan and 21. And she qualified for the finals. And we were excited at finals. The lady she was going to meet, okay, there won't be any problem. It's Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment. And at the end of the day, before you know it, we got another gold there, and it was exciting for us that we were able to win 3 gold medals. What I will attribute everything to: first, to God; second, to our Director General, dynamic Director General, sports-loving Director General, somebody who has come to actually rejig sports, not just in NTA as we broadcast, but also outside NTA in what we have gone to participate, because it was just about 5-day notification for him, and he approved that we should go for the event, provided all what we need, even a bus, that we must go for the event. And I think, and for the players too, I would say that it's a big commendation to them. Kudos to them. Their fighting spirit, their determination to say that we must win, we have to win, we have what it takes to win. And I would say that they are just lucky we would have won 5 gold medals if we had participated in that football event.
Many know the Nigerian Television Authority to be a visionary leader in terms of broadcasting. We stand front and center when it comes to information dissemination, communication skills, and techniques. But do you know how we fare in sports? We're not doing too badly, I would say. And we're paying particular attention to the Federation of Public Service Games held in Kano in 2020. Let's delve into Kano. You may have visited Kano in the past, but have you been part of a sports competition? Let's take you there to see visually how the NTA team performed, as well as all the participants. It's that time now. Come along with us.
Good luck. Finals of men's singles. The umpire having a chat with them. Congratulations, Nonso.
Thank you, man.
Another gold medal for NTA. How do you feel?
I feel so happy because this is the ultimate aim, and today, to the glory of God, we've been able to fulfill this promise. And who am I? I'm so much elated to have come here, standing tall, finishing as gold medalist men's singles. To God be all the glory.
Fran Shaji, who won the bronze last year at Lafia, had really trained very well because I followed her throughout the preparations, and then she was fortunate to beat the defending champion and emerge as a gold medalist.
It's going to be early practice. Early practice, going out, meeting with people who I know are better than me, go out, to different clubs. We have various clubs around Abuja, engage them and then see how I can be on my toes and get ready for what's coming this year.
Tenacity, resilience, confidence in yourself, in your ability, and then loads of practice. These are qualities that can take you far, not just in sports, but in everyday living. If you imbibe these qualities and work hard to inculcate it in others, especially your team members, who knows how far you can go? Well, in 2021, there's much talk about the Federation of Public Service Games 2021 built to take place in Bayelsa State. The team NTA will be there already. Plans are ongoing to ensure that we have a larger team, we take part in more competitions, that we practice resiliently, and we build team spirit. And we go for gold, we go for more gold, and we build a team that not just the NTA will be proud of, but everyone will come to know that Talk Broadcasting, NTA is #1. Talk Sports, NTA is standing front and center. It's always a pleasure to have your company with us on Wellness and Living, just like today. Join us again next time for another exciting package. We're talking about something that can have the best impact on you. My name is Thelma Obaze. Join us once again on our social media handle, Wellness and Living at Nigerian Television Authority. It's bye-bye for now.